We're just gonna see what happens here. Okay, so let's give it a shot. All right, so yeah, this was a couple weeks ago now, since completing this event. I found out about it through a really cool guy, Sean Clancy at Butler Pitch and Putt, and his team, yeah, they put this on, and I was super excited. So yeah, I got data overlay here with the distance, the speed, your cadence, heart rate, and your power. And yeah, going into this section right here, this is the first part of the race. This is the gravel. Let's check this part out. So right there, I just passed her. Her name's Ashley Fry. I knew she was a beast because I seen her smash it at previous rides. At the Red Rock Roubaix a couple weeks ago. She won the women's race there, and I knew she was a contender, so I had told her, like, let's go, let's stay with it. After the race, she told me, thanks for the encouragement. This is what I love about gravel riding, is like all of a sudden you kind of like form teams. You start, okay, look at this guy on the right. That's Chase Collins in the black, right ahead of that red guy. He's squirrely and he's a monster, and he could attack at any given moment. I saw him look back, when he like looks back like that. I'm like, okay, here he goes, and there he goes right there. And I knew he's trying to make some moves here. And we got some other contenders right here. This guy with the white backpack, he makes it up there to the end. CCR team, they're all the way up there. So right now you're kind of seeing the formation of the front pack. We're only at mile 15, so there's still a ton of people behind us. I got my power though to try to stay with these guys. 300 watts, 400 watts, for me, that's a lot. That's a big effort. Alright, so check this out. You can see my heart rate is pretty dang high, 170. I want to be living at around 160. So when you see it going up to 170, that's a... Pay attention. Check this out. So this is a super sharp right. You can see it on the map in the right corner here. And my line was just awful, and I had to slow down a lot. I knew this was going to be a decisive moment here. You can see a ton of people starting to get away. Those who can take the turns quick, those are the ones who made it up to the front. So this is me trying to catch back up. We gotta break this up. Like, what's going on here? We have like 40 or 50 people still all together, all unorganized, kind of going crazy, waiting for a breakaway, waiting for something. By the way, there are three ahead of us in the breakaway. You can't see them right now. One of them being Hayden Christian. Okay, so this is me getting excited about this turn right here. I pre-rode the course the day before, and I knew this little chicane, and I knew how to take it actually, surprisingly, and I took it pretty good. And so this is where I'm like, let's get him. Let's do some damage, I say.
Here we go. Do some damage here.
Unfortunately, it didn't work out.
Whoa! We tried.
I'm like, we tried. We tried. He's looking back. He's looking ahead to see if it's worth chasing after this little breakaway right there. But look behind me. I mean, well, first of all, my line, I don't know what I'm doing over there so far left. But yeah, this is when I'm like looking around. I'm like, okay, people are starting to like, what are they doing? I see someone, you know, drinking in the back right there. I just told this guy, Mitch, who's from Minnesota, cool guy. I said, hey, I actually drank a bottle today. That means like I was working good. And this is when I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go. I'm like, I'm gonna go, guys. It's time to go. You know, I'm covering the front camera with my hands. I'm in like a little aero position or whatever I'm doing. My watts aren't that crazy. See, like I'm not even hitting my threshold. But I'm just going solid. Okay, there's 300, but really I'm like, I see Matthew Hansa up ahead. A really talented young cyclocross racer. I see him at all these road rides now too. I see him up ahead, but I'm like, I feel like I can hang with him. So I'm like, I'm gonna go get him. And you can see the group in the back is gone. There's Matthew. And I'm like, yo, what up, dude? So we start taking turns here. I don't know if he was grateful that I caught up with him or if he was you know, disappointed that I caught him, but either way, now it's time to work together. I mean, we're not even at the halfway mark. We know there's 3 guys ahead of us, and there's a whole pack of like 30 people behind us chasing us. I'm pushing hard now. We're going up this hill. We're on the highway though, so it's like we can go hard. And I'm just, you know, putting down the watts. Above 300 watts is a lot for me, by the way. We're still way ahead of him. So then I let Matthew take a pull. But look at that. You can see the back, they're starting to catch up. I mean, we're still pushing. I'm going 400 now. Like, I am thinking about this downhill coming up, okay? So we're about to hit the gravel. And since I pre-rode the course, I know there's this downhill. And I know on downhill gravels, I like to have my own line. So I'm like, I am not gonna let this front position go, and I just start pushing even harder on the downhill. You can see I'm going 400, 500 watts just so I can keep this line. And I was having a blast ripping down this little descent. I mean, it wasn't even that big, but still. I look back, I know there's people that caught us, so, okay. What's really cool is this really cool guy named Joel, who was up there with us. To be honest, I don't know when he got a puncture, unfortunately, but he had to pull out. He told me that this forced the winning move. So what we just did right there, when Matthew went ahead, left the group on the highway, and I went and started chasing him, that forced the winning move. Because now, if you look at our group, there's not a lot of us here. I think there's only 6 of us at this point. 6 of us. There's Matthew right there. And I just took a sip of water, I think, I remember, and thinking, oh my God, the group is leaving us. And I'm like, I gotta go with this group. Like, this is the winning group right here. If not the winning group, definitely top 10. So now, as you can see, there's 5 of us up in this group. Hamza needs to hang on. I mean, I know that feeling when you're just trying to get that group and you're chasing, but you look at our power. I mean, I'm in the back of what, 400. Like, we are pushing hard right now. 22 miles an hour up this hill, and that's it right there. Boom. So now it's 5 of us. This whole time, Chase Collins, by the way, I want to shout out Chase Collins. MVP quarterback of this race. He's rooting us on.
You're back there.
Getting us organized.
Get up there. Throw a gap on. They'll never catch us. Do it.
I mean, did you hear that?
Look. Sorry, guys.
That was just a little awkward. I just took a bad line. Then I'm like, sorry, guys. Just like getting us organized and making sure we could get these 3 guys ahead of us. Look at this. Here we are. We're at mile 31. There's the breakaway from the very beginning. We just caught them. My bad. I don't know the other 2 in this group of 3, but I know Hayden Christian is right there. That's him in the all black kit. Fast kid. He was winning cyclocross races that I was at, and he's super humble, and he's winning road races.
We're like 20 seconds back.
I was Chase telling Hayden, there's 2 or 3 really good sprinters right back there. I'm like 20 seconds back.
AJ? David Wild. Right here. Oh, you're Chase Collins? Yeah. Okay, fuck yeah, dude. Yeah, I remember hitting you at Leesville last year. Oh, yeah. You had a flat and you fucking came back and won. Oh, yeah. That was fucking sick. You fucking won, dude. That was sick.
So, as you can see, I'm a big fan of this guy, Chase Collins. And like, I just introduced myself to him right there. And I reminded him how I met him. Sorry about the front camera here. It's starting to get wet. It's so cold. The numbers don't lie. It says it was 32 degrees average, and that's about right. I mean, when the rain started falling near the end, I mean, look at these guys. We're completely bundled up. Like, I'm wearing thermal full pants, by the way, during this race, and a thermal long sleeve. I mean, racing in that. Like, that's crazy. So we're at mile 40, and I'm like, did we put some damage into that last group? And I'm like, I don't see them anymore. So this is now top 10 right here. And I think there's only there's 7 or 8 of us right here right now. I think it's 7. And this is it. Like, someone in this group is gonna win. part's kind of funny. I'll be honest. I definitely sounded a little dramatic there. I almost got chopped, but like at the same time, to that guy's defense, like I also got to hold my wheel. Like I got to hold the line that I'm in. I wasn't holding the line very well. Stayed upright, so I'm happy. There he goes. Look at Chase. Look at him attack. Oh, it's so cool watching anybody attack. And on these turns, he knows that a lot of us were weak on the turns. I mean, look at that line I took. That was horrible. But I was responding, and you could see the guys in the back trying to catch up too. But it looks like we all were able to respond to Chase's attack right there. I am trying to stay with these guys. It's so cold. I mean, my fingers are completely numb at this point. We're soaking wet. It's like in the 30s, maybe 40 degrees Fahrenheit. And, you know, you're not at your best. And boom, there goes an attack. My power's up. 600 watts to stay with this group. Down to 500. Trying to hang on, come on. And so here's my numbers. Yeah, if you take a look, you can see the normalized power and like 218 TSS, that's pretty high. Yeah, it was super spiky. I mean, just so spiky. We have less than half a mile to go, and this is the attack that takes me out. You can see there's nobody behind me. That guy was able to cover. That's Dennis, I think. And he catches up to the group, and I just can't respond. Look at my power, it's nothing. At this point, I remember seeing flashes out of the sides of my eyes, like black flashing, and it was so scary. Oh, they're gone, dude. Bye, guys. Look at them go. All right, this is the finish line. Dude, look at that final sprint. Oh my God, after 60 miles, it comes down to a bike length. And then for third, a wheel. I love that. He's like, let's go. That was Taylor, AKA T-Money.
Chase, you got second?
Here you go.
Yeah. Fuck, man. I mean, frick. Oops.
I can't believe it. I thought he was dead too, because he was skipping pulls and stuff.
Yeah, I can't believe it. So here's the results. As you can see, it says I got 6th, but really I was 7th. Super stoked. It was so amazing. Well, thanks y'all for watching. It was super fun to be able to share this with you finally. Geez, I hope I can do this more often. It took me some time, and hopefully, next time I can do it a little quicker. I've learned a lot here. If you have any tips for better videos, something that you want to see more of, less of, hear more of, hear less of, totally open. Give me feedback. I just want to be able to share these awesome races with my friends and family, and that way you all can see what I'm up to and what I'm really getting into out there. And remember these 3 words of advice on your next adventure: fun, flow, bring it home.
Dun, 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 dun.